In a viral video, former NASA engineer and YouTuber Mark Rober tests Tesla's self-driving technology in 6 tests. Tesla failed 4 of them, while the Lexus was able to detect a mannequin and brake in time. The purpose of self-driving systems is to enhance road safety by creating advanced technology that prevents potential accidents. However, Elon Musk has maintained that there is no need for LAR technology on Teslas, as they are expensive and unnecessary. To address this issue, Mark carried out a test where he placed a mannequin in the middle of the road, and the 2 cars passed the test. This test highlights the importance of using advanced AI in self-driving vehicles, as our brains constantly calculate depth, movement, and context. Equipping self-driving vehicles with just a camera and AI is impractical, as we don't just use our eyes when driving. The lidar system, equipped with lasers that shoot thousands of beams in a fraction of a second, can map out a 3D image of its surroundings. Cameras see in 2D and cannot accurately measure depth, movement, and context. The built-in AI can help identify objects and analyze their shape, but it still needs complex software. In a 3rd test, Mark set up fog machines and placed the mannequin amidst the fog. The Tesla failed this test, while the Lexus was able to detect the mannequin and brake in time. This is because the Tesla camera sees foggy conditions as reduced visibility, which explains why the Tesla was not able to brake on time. In conclusion, Tesla's self-driving feature is highly flawed, and it is essential to consider the potential risks associated with relying on AI to interpret road imagery. The lidar system, equipped with up to 1.5 million laser pulses every second, can accurately detect moving objects and calculate their speed in real time, making it more suitable for extreme weather conditions. In a series of tests, Tesla's self-driving system faced challenges in various conditions, including fog, rain, and heavy glare. In one test, water jets were used to create a rain simulation, where both cars were supposed to detect the mannequin during intense rainfall. The Lexus successfully broke before hitting the obstruction, while the Tesla did not. The water droplets on the screen caused motion blur, which can make the AI system misinterpret obstacles on the road. Tesla relies on AI for interpretation, and motion blur can make it misinterpret obstacles on the road. In contrast, the LAR system, which can penetrate any obstacle, does not need to see an object in the traditional sense. In another test, Mark and his team created an illusion of a fake tunnel on a solid wall, inspired by the classic Looney Tunes cartoon. Both cars were supposed to identify the wall as a barrier and stop just in time. The Lexus correctly detected the wall as a barrier and broke in time, while the Tesla completely destroyed the wall. These 6 tests have affected Tesla's finances and reputation. Many consumers have applauded Mark for the expose, citing that it is good for the general public to know the dangers of buying Tesla's self-driving system. However, many have noted some inconsistencies in the video and call out Mark for trying to destroy the company's reputation. Some have noted that the self-driving feature disengages before the accidents happen, but only time will tell. Tesla's unsupervised self-driving car is set for release later this year, and many consumers are concerned about Elon Musk's relationship with President Trump, which could lead to federal investigations. Other countries such as Germany, France, and China have already sworn off Tesla for China, fearing their data being stolen by the United States. European countries are leaning towards less controversial and safer brands, with BYD taking over the entire Asian market. The EV industry is also growing in other countries, with people favoring brands like Volkswagen and Polestar. Tesla's stock has plummeted by 42% in the last year alone, with 15% of its shares dropping in a single day on March 10th. As a result, it remains uncertain whether Tesla will continue to release self-driving cars. Tesla's Cybertruck, a futuristic bulletproof stainless steel vehicle, has been plagued by vandalism and soaring costs. The vehicle has been criticized for its peeling panels, high costs, recalls, and political backlash. The Cybertruck is turning into more than just a controversial vehicle. It may be a ticking time bomb for Tesla. The company's deliveries have been worse than expected, with just over 336,000 deliveries in the first quarter. This raises questions about whether the Cybertruck was a bold leap forward or a billion-dollar mistake. Tesla, founded by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning in 2003, was not a startup, but a product of the vision of 2 engineers, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Their goal was to make electric cars more viable and exciting. They started building the Tesla Roadster, a sleek Lotus-based car powered by lithium-ion batteries. Musk, who came into Tesla during its first major funding round in 2004, invested $6.5 million and became the largest shareholder and chairman of the board. Musk's real contribution came later when he started molding Tesla's public image, turning it from a niche startup into a brand that felt like the Apple of cars. He brought drama to the show and the groundwork for the Roadster, the early battery tech, and laid the foundation for what would become the Model S. Tesla's most iconic products were not Musk's inventions, but were based on the framework built by its true founders. The Cybertruck is the first Tesla vehicle that feels unmistakably Elon Musk. It looks like a prop from a sci-fi movie, Blade Runner, and has an angular, cold, and futuristic aesthetic. Musk has openly said that the design was influenced by Blade Runner, a movie set in a dystopian 2019, where vehicles look angular, cold, and futuristic. The Cybertruck is different from every Tesla before, as there was no traditional design team steering the concept with input from a broader executive team. Musk rejected every prototype and rejected every prototype he received. When he finally approved the current design, engineers scrambled to figure out how to manufacture flat stainless steel panels that couldn't be stamped or shaped like traditional car bodies. Tesla's Cybertruck is the outcome of the company's decision to abandon elegant and safe curves as well as conventional design. It is a tank made of stainless steel with 6 seats, and it does not have any paint or door handles. It has an angular geometry that violates every rule that is used in the design of modern automobiles. There are many who consider it to be either an innovation or an ego on wheels because it is armored, heavy, and shamelessly different. The most important question is whether or not this is something that the world genuinely desired, and whether or not the Cybertruck is even functional. Since the business began delivering the Cybertruck in late 2023, Tesla has been recalling all of its Cybertrucks, which has resulted in the recall of roughly 4,000 units. Not only are there a few small glitches, but there are also significant safety issues that have caused customers and authorities to question whether or not the car is properly prepared for use on the road. The cant rail panel, which is a strip of stainless steel that runs along the roofline adjacent to the windshield, is one of the most concerning flaws in the vehicle. While driving, this panel has the potential to become detached, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. NHTSA. It is not only loose panels that have been affected by the recalls, faulty pedals that have failed, software problems with windshield wipers, and loss of propulsion due to inverter failures have also been affected. In April, Tesla issued a recall for thousands of vehicles due to the possibility that the accelerator pedal could become stuck, resulting in acceleration that was not intended. Consequently, this has resulted in a vehicle that has gained a reputation for its malfunctions rather than its performance. The trust that people have in Tesla's reputation is difficult to acquire and simple to lose, and the business has been rapidly chipping away at its goodwill. The corporation put billions of dollars into the research and development of the Cybertruck, which involves the scaling of production, marketing, and logistics. In spite of this, sales numbers are not keeping pace with the expenditure, and the truck is appealing to a specific specialized audience. With a starting price of approximately $81,000, it is too large for certain garages and too pricey for the majority of individuals. High-end models cost well over $100,000. When it comes to used Cybertrucks, there are already indications of depreciation, which is something that Tesla has not generally seen. Used models are being sold for tens of thousands of dollars less than their original retail price, MSRP, which indicates that resale prices are falling at a faster rate than anticipated. In order for Tesla to generate a profit from the Cybertruck, the company will need to sell more than 100,000 units, which is becoming less feasible with each passing quarter. In 2025 alone, Tesla's stock dropped by 42%, which is a reflection of investor nervousness around recalls and quality difficulties, as well as doubts regarding the company's potential for future growth. It is possible that the failure of the Cybertruck may be a defining moment for Tesla, given that the firm has invested a significant amount of its future branding and resources on this one vehicle. It is possible that Tesla will not recover at all if it becomes a liability for the company financially, legally, or as a cultural entity.